Revolutionizing Art, How Jean-Désiré Gustave Courbet Redefined Realism. Gustave Courbet emerged in the 19th century as a defiant maverick, challenging the established norms of art with his raw, unfiltered portrayal of life. His commitment to realism set him apart, positioning him as a pivotal figure in the art world. Courbet's audacious approach not only captivated, but also stirred controversy, marking a new era in artistic expression. Born into a rural family, Courbet's early life was steeped in the French countryside, which deeply influenced his artistic vision. This bucolic upbringing laid the groundwork for his revolutionary path, instilling in him a profound connection to the natural and the real, which would become hallmarks of his work. Courbet's philosophical stance was clear. He sought to depict the truth of human experience, unvarnished and unidealized. Rejecting the romanticized scenes typical of the era, he focused instead on the everyday, grounding his work in the reality of his contemporaries. This philosophical underpinning was the genesis of realism, a movement that would forever change the landscape of art. In his quest for authenticity, Courbet boldly rejected the prevailing romanticism and neoclassicism that dominated French art. His repudiation of these styles was not merely an artistic choice, but a statement of his belief in the power of real-life subjects over the idealized figures and historical themes favored by his peers. The Stonebreakers and A Burial at Ornans stand as monumental works in Courbet's oeuvre, encapsulating his radical approach. These paintings, with their focus on ordinary people and the solemnity of everyday life, broke away from artistic conventions, challenging societal norms and setting the stage for modern art. Gustave Courbet, a fervent advocate for realism, ardently believed art should reflect the realities of society, starkly contrasting the idealized narratives of Romanticism and neoclassicism. His manifesto championed the depiction of everyday life, grounding his revolutionary ideals firmly in the tangible and observable world, thereby reshaping the artistic landscape of the 19th century. Courbet's technique, marked by bold brushwork, brought a tactile sense of reality to his paintings. This approach, while innovative, sparked controversy among contemporaries. Critics often lambasted his disregard for traditional aesthetics, yet it was this very defiance that underscored his commitment to portraying life unvarnished, laying bare the truths of the human condition. Involvement in the 1848 Revolution further exemplified Courbet's belief in the power of art as a vehicle for political and social commentary. His works from this period transcend mere observation, acting as poignant reflections on the tumult and aspirations of his time, thereby cementing his role as a pivotal figure in the intertwining narratives of art and revolution. The Pavilion of Realism, erected as a personal exhibition during the 1855 World's Fair, stood as a bold testament to Courbet's defiance against the official art exhibition. This self-funded showcases not only his commitment to realism, but also his readiness to confront the establishment, thus reinforcing his position as a maverick in the art world. The Origin of the World and The Bathers further pushed societal boundaries, challenging conventional norms with their frank depictions of nudity. Courbet's unflinching portrayal of the human body, devoid of mythological or historical cloaking, provoked scandal yet simultaneously forced a re-evaluation of the nude in art, paving the way for future generations to explore themes of realism and naturalism with newfound liberty. In the heart of 19th century art, Courbet's The Artist's Studio stands as a monumental allegory, encapsulating 7 years of his tumultuous journey. This masterpiece reveals his defiance and dedication to realism, portraying a microcosm of society that both critiques and celebrates the artist's role. It remains a pivotal work that underscores Courbet's philosophical depth and his unwavering commitment to portraying life unvarnished. Courbet's engagement with the Paris Commune marked a daring intersection of art and anarchy. His participation in this revolutionary government and his efforts to protect Parisian art from the upheavals of 1871 reflects his belief in the power of art as a political tool. This period was a testament to Courbet's radicalism, embedding his legacy deeply within the realms of political activism and artistic innovation. Exiled for his involvement with the Commune, Courbet's later years were tinged with tragedy. Living in Switzerland, his artistic output diminished, yet he continued to paint, exploring landscapes with a newfound sense of freedom. This exile period, though marked by personal despair, showcased the resilience of his creative spirit, further cementing his importance in the annals of art history. Courbet's influence on Impressionism and Post-Impressionism is undeniable. His rejection of academic norms and his bold, tactile brushwork laid the groundwork for these movements, inspiring a generation of artists to pursue authenticity and emotional depth. Artists like Monet and Cézanne revered Courbet, seeing in his defiance a path towards their own revolutionary styles. The legacy of Courbet and his realism reverberates through modern art. His commitment to depicting the truth of human experience challenged the art world, setting the stage for future movements to break from tradition. Today, Courbet is celebrated not just for his contributions to realism, but for his broader impact on the evolution of visual expression and the enduring quest for authenticity in art. Courbet's critics were many, voicing disdain for his rejection of traditional aesthetics. His commitment to realism was seen as an affront to the established norms of art, sparking heated debates. The 20th century witnessed a re-evaluation of Courbet's contributions as newer generations recognized his pioneering spirit. His influence on modern art became a subject of scholarly interest and public fascination. Museums around the globe now proudly display Courbet's masterpieces, offering viewers a glimpse into the revolutionary spirit of 19th century realism. These institutions serve as custodians of his legacy. Courbet's realism was not merely a visual manifesto, but a philosophical stance that challenged viewers to see the world anew. His work invited a deeper contemplation of societal norms and human conditions. Gustave Courbet's revolutionary approach to realism shattered the artistic conventions of his time. By depicting everyday people and scenes, he championed authenticity and paved the way for modern art movements. If you found this content useful, subscribe for more.